Hi there, I'm Bradley Grigg, Director of FST Consultation with the Family Trauma Institute, and I just want to say congratulations to each of you. By now, you have either completed the FST Advanced Training course or you are almost there. One of the things we like to do next with our clinicians who go through this training is we want to take the techniques that you've learned throughout the last 12 to 14 weeks, and we want to help you apply them to live cases through what we call FST certification. FST certification is an intense, engaging course with Dr. Sells and myself, and just a few other therapists who have just completed the course, who actually bring live courses to a once a month consultation session for 6 months. Through this time, you will learn some intense techniques. You'll be bringing the work that you've done previously into our consultation with your families, and then we will be preparing you for your next 2 sessions going forward. In this clip, you're going to see an example of what FST certification can look like, where Dr. Sells works with Sandra in developing feedback loops for the family that she's working with. I hope that you'll consider taking FST certification with us. Our cohorts begin in July. At the end of this clip, you'll see the information for registration in addition to the email where you can request more information about certification. Hope to see you in July. Take care.
If you are able to pivot from phase 1, where you get the data, diagnostic and assessment information from the family, and you negotiate the goals of therapy around what seed and problem that you're going to work on, and you go back between sessions and do what Sandra did, and make it real, connect the dots for you and the family to make this a systemic problem and a systemic solution, then you're running down. For you, Sandra, personally, why is this case a complex trauma case from your perspective?
Well, because they have like a really bad trauma history with the mom, abusive relationships. They weren't living in shelters, and they went homeless, and David witnessed a lot of abuse several times. It's not only one trauma, it was multiple trauma.
So now you're putting them together like an architect. Before your client comes in, you're going to draw out your blueprints. Okay. So you're doing the drawing, the before and after feedback loops. And so in your worksheet is a template here. And Allison, I'll put the template in your chat bar so you can use it for any case you want. But we just kind of filled this in. And it says the first dance move is clean your room when I get home. The second dance move. And so as you showed the family this on your computer, and you're doing it one loop at a time so they don't get lost, are they silent? Are they like, do you notice a change in their body language? What's happening at this point?
You know, they thought it was super fun though. Well, look at, yeah, that's how I think. I mean, they love it. What's hilarious for, especially, well, I guess we can check the after loop one. They have a lot of fun with what part did David say or whatever.
Yeah, and they can
That's
change
fun
it
for
in real
them.
time. Yep. And then you also have the thought bubbles.
Yeah,
Like,
they love the two bottles.
Yeah, so you're integrating trauma focused CBT, cognitive behavioral, into the dance as well. Because don't you think where the mind goes, the man follows, or
Yeah.
the woman follows. And so it's both cognitive in systems theory and verbal and body language. Okay. So the next dance move is later on. I'll ignore her. I'll just keep playing my games. The next dance move is the mom yells at David, go to your room. I'm losing my son emotionally. I can't forgive myself. You're yelling at me. I told you I would do it later. Get off my case. And you always say, then the next dance move. Okay. I think I will win. And then she yells more, tries to physically move him to his room. And he gets mad and closes the door in her face and sometimes destroys the room. And this is a repeat of the trauma I saw as a younger kid. I feel hopeless and depressed. These feedback loops are really important for you to supposition a bigger theme that they may never think of, but it gets them to say, yeah, that's probably what I would say. And then you have the you connect the unhealthy undercurrents. So when this was finished with them, what were they like? I agree. Let's change some things. Tell me, if I was a fly on the wall, what would I be seeing right now?
They really like it. They really like it, the thinking bubble thoughts or whatever. They're like, yes, I will say that. I think they really like it. They see. I think that we spoke a lot about this interaction, a lot.
Their homework for us was to look over the script,
Mm-hmm.
go through it, and then you have your slide deck. And it's like, just like, okay, check, 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 check.